2. Yep, there we go. Okay. We got audio. Okay. We got sound. Okay, cool. Welcome to the channel. Let's see. We have 0 concurrent viewers at the moment, but that's fine. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys have stumbled across this channel, my name is K Sutra. As you can see, K Sutra DJ. This is a channel where we mainly talk about music news, talk about how to make specific types of music, talk about video games, entertainment, just all of my different interests in life. So if you guys want to see more content like that, go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, comment down below what kind of content you want to see in the future, and that's pretty much that. That sums up the introduction to the channel. So again, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you, and let's continue onward. As you can see, we put the light on, kind of changed the mood up a little bit. Ooh, let's go with this light right here. Yeah. Okay. So we got FL Studios loaded up. Let me go ahead and close this. Open this. Alright, so we can see down there we got FL Studio loaded up. What I want to do right now is get a new pattern. We'll grab macro 8 down here, and we're going to use this to control the entire track. So what I want to do is extend this pattern for the entire track, and I'm going to just play it for you so you can hear how it sounds. Hear this track. So as you can see, it kind of sneaks up on you. One of the things I like to do to add a little variation, maybe like a low pass filter. I think I want to do to add a little bit of variation to this is maybe start with the low pass filter at, for those of you who don't know, a low pass filter is going to just let the lows in. And same thing with a high pass. We'll just let the highs in. So I think I want to start with them both around here. And then just kind of open them up. Actually, I can kind of leave them maybe right here. Yeah, because I kind of like how those bug sounds in the background fade in. Alright, so we'll set this to record automation. So let's go ahead and redo this right here. Let's just get rid of that. I think we're done with the special effects, at least for now. Kind of like dropping that Alright, let's start it like right here. Perfect. Start from right here. Press play. Fucked up. I just moved the fucking playhead. Sorry about that. I was vibing out to my own track, man. Track is pretty much done. Perfect. That's like the perfect way to end the song. Nice little reverb tail. Alright. Shit! There we go. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so if you guys want a breakdown of how I did this track, I will give you the breakdown right now. Let's go ahead and come into the channel rack. And, oh, it's piano roll. Fucking bunch of tracks. Okay. Let's go to the first one. We started off with this pattern. It's a kick. Okay, snare. think the filter's turned all the way down because it's reverting to the beginning of the song, and it resets all of the uh all of the effects. So let me see if I can switch this up. I'll show you the chords that I started with and what they sound like on their own. So for this chord progression, I used the minor harmonic scale, and I used the key of E to center the song around. I feel like a lot of deep, heavy dubstep is centered around the key of E. It's a real dark, but like mysterious kind of vibe. So I think because of that, it's almost like the same effect as the Phrygian scale with like tech house. You kind of want like that mysterious kind of like night vibe, like stay up late, but like who is that? Like what's going on? But like kind of intrigued, right? That's kind of the vibe of dubstep. It's like heavy bass, chill vibes, a lot of like percussive elements, a lot of like reggae, reggae inspired sounds. So you might get like a siren, a horn, dub effects, delay, different things like that will help shape the sound as far as like filling out all of the space. Because honestly, it's really easy to make dubstep, but finding the right sounds is like that's the key to making it. And I mean, I guess that's the key to making any track, right? Is trying to find the right sounds. But I feel like more so with dubstep just because of the fact that you're really limiting yourself to maybe like 7 different elements and then trying to juggle those 7 different elements throughout the track. And sometimes you might want to surprise your listeners, switch it up, because you don't want the whole thing to repeat like a maybe like a pop track where you can kind of expect the same thing. This form of music is very if you don't switch things up really quickly, it gets repetitive really quickly because of the fact that it's very just boom, click, boom, click. So I feel like you need to add a lot of different elements to switch up your audio, keep your listeners engaged. So if I come over here to the channel rack and we turn everything back on and we change this back to song, even me using those animal sound effects was a it was a choice. That's like you have to make these decisions as far as what's a good sample, what's a good sound that works for the vibe that you're going for. And so because of the fact that I said dubstep is very chill, um, a lot of bass elements, like you think of a lot of like nature. Reggae, I said, is a big um, inspiration for this genre. So if you think about reggae, you think about like getting back to your roots. You think about nature. You think about being one with each other. So all of those different vibes of reggae get personified through dubstep. And a lot of people don't even realize that even the name dubstep comes from dub reggae. Back in the day, they would mix all these different sounds, the sound system era of reggae of Jamaica, all the different sound systems that came from that genre. Um, you know, once these immigrants came over from Jamaica, over to London, they brought this sound with them and the sound systems. And so then you had this, forefront of a mix of technology, right? Two different cultures. So then, in the early 90s is when you had the explosion of the club scene, rave culture, and things like that. And that's when dubstep was pretty much born. You had UK garage, which, if you want to think of UK garage, something similar to think of it as, is like American house music. That's the closest thing you can compare it to. But with that being said, a lot of people were tired of that sound. So just like over here in the States, people kind of got tired of the played out, rap music over the years. People started switching to trap, right? You got a different sound, different vibe, different elements. Same thing with dubstep. People were tired of this pop music, kind of like happy go lucky music. They wanted something that kind of spoke to the times. And you had the late 90s, early 2000s. Dubstep pretty much kicked off like early 2000s, right around the time of 9/11. So overall, it's like the whole world was in kind of like a sense of, sense of confusion, what's going on, all this different emotions that were going on. People didn't want to necessarily go, listen to something that was just everything's okay, everything's all right, pop bubblegum bullshit, right? So that's the reason for dubstep. That's the reason for this sound. That's where it was born from. Again, the dub comes from dub reggae. The step comes from two-step garage. You had UK garage, and you also had two-step. Both of those fall under UK garage. And two-step is just boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap, right? But that halftime element of the beats stuck around. So that's why a lot of early dubstep songs have a kind of more bouncy kick. Boom, clap, boom, clap, clap, boom, clap, 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 boom, clap. Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, like that's like the perfect way to end a song. Got a nice amount of reverb. You got some drops in there where the beat cuts out, right? Like if you listen right here. Oh, all right. I mean, that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna call this. I mean, this track is already titled. It's got a name saved. It's called Bad Man Dub. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and export. Let's master it first. So we're gonna go ahead and hit start. It's gonna master the track, send it over to ourselves so we can listen to it on the car. First, we're gonna listen to it on our phone. Then we give it the car test, and if it passes both, then we got a good track. And the way I mastered this song, I'm pretty sure everything is gonna be a-okay. I think everything is solid. It's a solid mix. I think all the levels are pretty good. So with that being said, we are going to master the track, send it to ourselves via airdrop, go out to the car, give it a good listen, and yeah, look at that. Look at that audio. You see how the only areas that is really not loud is that early beginning area right here, right? And then once we fucking drop, bam, nothing but just loudness. Nothing but just peak dynamics. Got a lot of reverbs going on, a lot of panning snares and not snares, hi-hats left and right, wood block, pop 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 pop. It's a lot going on. But I think everything all together is gonna work out very well. And watch me come back and be like, this was a fucking lame ass mix. This sucked. But nah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a dope ass mix. Let's give it one last little listen. Okay. So I think a really solid way that you can tell whether your mix is good is when you go and you master your track and it auto does everything, right? It's supposed to make everything, all these levels down here, a little bit louder. It's supposed to kind of level everything out. When you go back and you listen to your track, if there's no audible difference, you pretty much got your mix good. That's what I'm assuming, right? If you don't hear a difference in your mix between the master and the dynamics of the algorithm, right? The algorithm is supposed to normalize all your levels. If there's nothing to normalize, there's nothing to clean up. There's nothing for the algorithm to. The algorithm doesn't even have to do anything. That's my point. If you mix good, you don't need to master your tracks because guess what? You already mixed it good. That's it. All right. So, uh, yeah, that's the track. Let's go ahead and it's already mastered, but we can just export it to ourselves because guess what? It's already a good mix. Don't even need to master it. So let's just go ahead and send it to ourselves. Badman dub, Badman dub. There we go. Replace, yes. Replacing the audio. We'll send it to ourselves. I'm all texting at the bottom in the group chat or in the the chat on the stream. All right, cool. Save changes. Okay, discard changes. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. This we can go ahead and share to ourselves and airdrop. All right, cool. Well, that's finished. That's done. And we can close out FL Studios. Let's go ahead and save that one last time and close it. And just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming through to the channel. It's your boy K Sutra. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you feel like this video helped you out, helped teach you anything about music production or just anything in music at all, please consider giving this video a like, subscribing, or commenting down below. It really does help the channel out, and it helps support me and lets me know what kind of things you want to see in the future. So, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, as always, for your support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. This is K Sutra, signing out.
I'm just a bride. Now give me that. Give me that, boy. Give me that. I'm just a bride. Now give me that. Give me, give me. gimme, I'm just a bride. Now give me that. Gimme, 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 gimme that. I'm just a bride. Give me that. I'm just a bride. Now give me that.